Welcome to Weather-weenies on a Monday. I'm Alan Holt, Ryan Breton. We are in the Weather-weenies streaming studios here on May the 11th?
Yes.
It was weekend, I think, was as prescribed, where it wasn't a wash, but we were sure to say, hey, pay attention at these times for rain, and it definitely did play out.
Yeah, I felt like the forecast panned out pretty well. Saturday morning was really nice if you could get out early, and then at least in this part of the state by noon it was over.
Yep, clouds came in, light rain followed, and it was just damp the rest of the way on Saturday.
On the flip side, I was pretty pleased with how the middle of the day Sunday was. It was nice for a few hours.
Sunday, for my experience was, we had that little line of showers worked through, and then the hour after those showers passed was like, man, it was.
Is this late day, you mean?
It was probably around 5:30.
Okay, yeah. So I was not here for that.
Okay.
All right, yeah. I was driving back through them, I guess, as they came through.
Yeah.
But like noon, 1, 2, 3 o'clock was pretty nice.
Yeah, it was fine. Yeah, a little foggy toward the coast, as expected, I guess.
Wasn't foggy for me, though, so maybe you were right at the water.
Yeah, it was right at the water.
Right at the water, yeah.
But that hour after the line of showers worked through, I mean...
Did it just clear it out?
It was clear for an hour, and then it clouded back up. But, the birds were chirping, the bumblebees were flying. It just felt amazing out.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
And to start this week, today and tomorrow, today being Monday, obviously, tomorrow being Tuesday, both kind of similar days. Mm-hmm. Satellite as of Monday afternoon shows a lot of clouds that have filled in, but there isn't much shower activity, maybe a sprinkle up north. So
yeah, I played 18 holes this morning, and it was it was really nice. It was cloudy to start, and then by around hole 7 or 8, started to really sun up, and then the clouds tried to come back in. Same type of deal where we get. I think what's happening is the sun's just warming things up, and then the clouds pop up as the air rises, and
we'll see exactly the same thing tomorrow.
Yeah,
too. It's like the cloud switch will just get.
It's interesting,
on. And the before we get there, by the way, I should note it's going to be fairly chilly again tonight, and we have more frost.
I saw that,
too, tonight.
And a lot of Western Maine and Central Maine in the advisory. It looked like.
Yes, that's in here somewhere. Stand by. I guess it's not, so we can do it this way. Like this. There we go.
Yeah.
Actually, this color shaded blue, the light one, that's actually freeze warning in northwest New Hampshire. So freeze warnings there could be in the upper 20s in some spots, and then we have frost advisories. Nothing unusual, but the date on the calendar is hit where they start to issue these things.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, people kind of know, like through Mother's Day at least, just maybe not the best.
And I feel like, Mother's Day was early on the calendar this year. So it is kind of, the date obviously changes a little bit. And if, yesterday you're like, oh, it's Mother's Day, it's a day that we can put in the annuals and stuff, definitely too early. Those that aren't as hardy have to wait. But some years you can look at the weather pattern and say, broadly speaking, it's not going to be that chilly at night. This just isn't one of those years. So tonight, tomorrow night even, there are going to be some areas of frost. And I can actually pull up the low temperature trend. And this kind of shows it pretty well that the next couple of nights are going to be chilly. But then after that, because we'll have clouds and some rain, and then we get into a milder pattern next week, the chances do go down considerably.
Yeah, way deeper into May you go when you can, like if these next 2 nights weren't close and everything else was the way it is afterward, we'd probably be talking you're good to go.
Exactly.
But so I haven't looked at the cloud forecast. Is that expected to they clear out tonight and then it just drops, so we get, I guess, optimum radiational cooling if
pretty
that's
much
the case? Yeah.
So again, these, to your point earlier, driven by the heating of the day.
Yeah.
So we turn mostly clear tonight. Some of the models keep the breeze up a little bit.
Okay,
so you can see this model
more.
is higher than our predicted lows. We're thinking at least that the winds go light enough that there's some radiational cooling, but this model does keep some wind up. And then tomorrow is similar in that we start sunny, turn partly to even mostly cloudy, and then those clouds are going to fade away too once the sun goes down. And Wednesday morning, we got a window before the clouds thicken back up where it could be chilly again. So Wednesday is the next chance for rain, but it's probably not until the afternoon in most spots.
It's we were on our way in here. I was talking with you about. I like this forecast better than last week's because there's like a feature.
Yeah.
Like you can see it. That's it. We know when we're under one of these things. It's damp. It's cool.
And this is what it is. We have an upper low that basically digs in.
That's it. Yep.
And it's going to be here Thursday, Friday. Hopefully it pulls away for Saturday. That's the trend. And beyond that, there are some signs that Sunday, Monday, maybe Tuesday next week, there could actually be a ridge that builds.
Yeah. The sun, like the weekend forecast looked like just at a glance.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, this one looks the nicest it's been maybe so far.
Well, we had 3 weekends in a row with rain too. So
yeah, but
we can break that.
Just the temperatures. Yeah. I mean, it looked like upper 60s maybe in play. So that would be. Yeah, that would be.
I'd say this time of the year, I'm always like pessimistic in my head about how things can turn out. We just have to make sure this thing moves along. If for some reason it slows down, then Saturday could go downhill somewhat. And then always the challenge with these ridges is they need to be strong enough to punch into northern New England. Like sometimes, as we've seen before, southern New England can get into it and we don't. But it does look like early next week, this one should have enough push that we're in pretty good shape. That
upper level feature, I wonder if it, because once it feels the upper level winds, it'll definitely scoot right along. But how long does it stay detached from that flow? Because that would be a nuisance forecast this weekend if it just said, I'm not going to jump on just yet.
And part of me thinks that maybe it's kind of like one of those days, Saturday, where we have sun in the morning and then clouds bubble up and there's a chance for like a pop-up sprinkle or shower up north in particular. So that's kind of how we're playing it now. The wettest weather, though, looks to be Wednesday afternoon through Friday, kind of off and on showers, and there may be a period of some steadier rain Thursday night into Friday morning, depending on how this evolves. One interesting thing in some of the runs today, notice how northern Maine is dry on Friday. If this were to shift south any more, more people could be a bit drier on Friday, but the upper level look is that we're probably going to be pretty wet.
Yeah, we are on the north side of the complex as a whole, but it's been trending our way.
Right.
Like last week, we thought, I know we had rain in the forecast
for Thursday.
Yeah. And then I remember the text just said watching storm or something like that. And that was the upper level feature, but it's trending more our way, which.
Only thing I'll say is this run, so this is the European rainfall through Friday, it has cut down considerably north of Bangor. So this morning it had like an inch of rain plus 1 to 2 inches in the mountains and even into parts of like the Central Highlands. So it's kind of bobbing around a little bit, but I think sensibly either way, it doesn't really change the outcome.
No, I think, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are damp. Totals, I'm like weird about, I always want to look at the models and just do like a broad 3, like we do snow maps, because when they're wavering like this and it's just like I'll never throw one out there to the public. You know what I mean?
So what Todd and I do is wrong.
Did you do it?
Yeah, well, we showed the rainfall map.
No, I mean like post it. Like post the Euro and just be like.
Well, I feel like it hits different with rain than snow.
Well, I will also say that on the air, it's different than putting it out. Like that's what I mean. Yes. And I like to own it. I like owning because and it may be a little bit of laziness. Because I don't want to go back and forth with saying the Euro said this one day and then the same day it said that, and then you're like getting confused in your head about it.
Right. We don't do a lot of the Euro says this, the other thing says
but
that.
Like the rain,
some places do.
The big difference, snow, everyone sees it on the ground or not. Rain, it's more nebulous. It's like,
it's not as consequential.
Is that a tenth or a quarter?
Right, exactly.
No one knows,
Yeah, so we'll see how that plays out. It could bobble, waffle around a little bit. That was just warning.
Sorry, Todd.
It's all good. We didn't. He doesn't do social media.
So he doesn't. You might see it on YouTube.
Right. Yeah. But end of next week, or the end of the 7-day, I should say, which is early next week. It's got some promise, so we'll see how that plays out.
I hope so, yeah. Are we done?
We are done.
It's done. All right, weather-weenies at newscentermaine.com if you have any questions. If not, we'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.